What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Thank you guys again for joining us for another live stream video. If you guys don't know, I do have a group. It's TechBot Solutions. We're a little bit now over 39,000 members worldwide. Thank you guys for all the love and support. We just hit 49,000, or where are we at? We're like at, I think 49,000 subscribers within our YouTube channel. 43.9. I apologize, man. Numbers are all over the place. This video is going to be talking about, so I'm going to give it a couple seconds for our team to start tuning in right now. This video is going to be talking about two stocks that our group did extremely well in. I don't want to just talk about, how well, all these people did. If you want to ask, there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be posting their profits within our Facebook group. Again, it is a free Facebook platform. All you have to do is ask to join. Once you get accepted, all we ask you to do is to provide a supportive environment for both new and experienced traders. That's all it is. We share best practices and we share mistakes, what leads to, to our success, to promote overall group growth. So there's a lot of people that are tuning in right now, and you guys are all saying what's up. Good morning, and what's up to all of you guys. Right now it's 10:37, so the market's been open for a while. Right now I do know that what is it? It's idxg. No, not idxg. dglt. So dglt and idxg are the two stocks that we're going to be talking today, and I'm going to be sharing the screenshots of the people that have shared it with me, of all their profits. So if you guys want to ask the individuals that made the profit on what it is that they saw the potential in, feel free to join our group. Again, it is a free Facebook group, and ask them yourself. So they're going to be posting, so you can just comment in the comment section and tag them. I'm sure they would be more than happy to, share what it is that they saw value in. We have 3 rules with TechBot Solutions. We never invest based on anyone else's opinion. We never trade stocks we don't understand, and we always have a plan when trading. The reason that I'm making this video is, first of all, I'm going to show you the profits that these people made. A lot of them might be new traders. A lot of them might be, experienced traders. But one of the coolest things that I think that our group does, TechBot Solutions, our group did not overhype the stock. We don't tell you what to trade. So we weren't like, hey, everyone should be trading idxg. Everyone should be trading dglt. If anyone knows me, if you guys have watched any of my videos, I wouldn't be trading those stocks. The reason why is because they were both below $1. It doesn't meet my criteria, which means that I missed out on that opportunity. But just understand there's opportunity everywhere. Obviously, this opportunity for idxg today, or what was it, dglt, made over 400% growth, 435. Right now it is halted, but it saw over 400% growth. I'm gonna share. So I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see, but if you guys could see the profits that everyone has been making. And it just continues to go on and on and on. I'm gonna have to. I do want to give a shout out to Kettle Cooked. He locked in over $2,800, and this one was with idxg. So he's been continuously locking over thousands of dollars of profit every single day. But one of the coolest things that I think separates our group, our platform, because we're not a platform like, I don't want to discourage or subjugate any other platform out there. Everyone, does well in some form of way. They assist people, and there's some people that do well and some people that don't. One of the things that I have TechBot Solutions to focus on, and all my admins and all my mods, is the constant reminder to allow people, or to remind people the importance of only trading what you understand and always locking in profits. And we do that in such a creative way. There's this guy who's not an admin in our group chat, but I do want to give him a shout out because continuously, over and over again, he continued to post the same thing. It was a meme, and it was hilarious, but it's to remind people the importance of locking in profits. And I can't really, his username is Insky. So if you guys could see, it shows the little girl from, what is that? I actually don't know. It was a really popular show. I don't watch too much TV. But if you can see, she's running away, and then it's saying other traders, the bears, right? And then it shows her because she locked in profits. And it's just a reminder to remind people that the importance of locking in profits, but in such a creative way. This guy posted it like every 5 to 10 minutes. And people might be, in no way was anyone saying stop commenting or anything like that, or stop posting the same thing, because we know the importance. And all our admins like Dimitri kept continuing to remind people, lock in profits, because, or even follow with the trailing stop loss, whatever it is. While I was active in the group chat, that's all I continued to say, because we know with this overhype and this growth, There's always going to be pullbacks, and there's always going to be, these stocks are not going to continue to rise forever. And that's something that we want to remind, especially the new traders. The experienced traders, right as they hit their target or right as they hit what they were satisfied with, they locked in profits. Some were, dissatisfied because it's made so much more, but understand that profit is profit. And then if that's where you wanted to lock in profits, have a reason behind it. If you want to follow with the trailing stop loss, then understand the importance of that. If you don't know what a trailing stop loss is, that's one of a video that I made about 3 days ago. So you guys can feel free to check that out within my YouTube channel. It's just so amazing to have a community that's really here, not to just, and I don't want to, bash anyone, right? And I'm not going to bash any individual, but do you know that platform StockTwits? That StockTwits has, what they do well is that they have a really good trending ticketer platform, right? They tell you trending stocks that are doing well. The thing that I don't like about StockTwits, and the reason that I really wanted to focus TechBot Solutions to be a non-manipulative platform, is because everyone in StockTwits is overhyping their own stock, and all they care about is themselves because they're not a team. With TechBot Solutions, if we see anyone bash anyone, you will be reported and we will remove you right away, because it's supposed to be a supportive environment. We filter out manipulation, and we're here to encourage and promote growth. But we do that in a realistic scale. We do that with understanding that consistency is key, keeping losses small, locking in profits, and then just motivating one another to continue being the best that we can be. That's what TechBot Solutions is, and that's what I want to. I'm not so worried. People continuously reach out to me, and with all due respect, I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to pitch me your ideas. But people continue to reach out to me, suggesting, "Hey, Ricky, maybe you should think about putting out I'll sell you this service, and it will allow you to shout out the top trending stocks or stocks that they see the most value in." The thing is, I don't want to hand pick or spoon feed our traders, right? I think the people that do the best are the people that identify the potential themselves. Yes, it is more difficult, but those that actually achieve it see a much greater form of success. It doesn't mean that we won't have group watch lists when we have our TechBot Solutions website. It doesn't mean that we won't have a trending stock chart, because we're going to have everything else everyone else has. But the thing is that we want to at least start with the foundation that we allow our traders to do their own DD, do their own hard work, because we're not here to spoon feed everyone. If you don't want to succeed, then you're not going to put in the time to be successful. If you guys can see anything about me, I'm not the most profitable day trader in our group. There's people locking in thousands of dollars every day. That's like $500,000 to $1 million a year if they continue and stay consistent. It started off with me kind of leading the group, and now we have so many profitable day traders within our group that the thing is my biggest piece of pie, what it is that I want to focus, if I can, the rest of my life with, is to make sure that I provide a platform that exposes, investors, not just to the potential that the stock market has, but the potential that, the real estate market has, the potential of, every market out there that offers, potential, and just make it accessible for everyone. And that's something that we're doing. We're partnering up with Forex traders. We're partnering up with swing traders. We're partnering up with Amazon gurus. We're partnering up with e-commerce gurus, people that are making over 6 figures a year. And we're doing that and partnering up with them because we think that, that's where really the future is going, right? Everyone wants to learn how to be successful, and why not just provide it and make it accessible for everyone? That's my goal. And I want to do that and provide that to those that are willing to work for it. And the point of this video is to remind you guys that those that are locking in enormous amounts of profit are because they did their own DD and because they found the potential and they decided to invest in it. We didn't spoon feed them. I in no way within today's live stream I did talk about one of those stocks, but I actually said that it's most likely going to have a pullback, or that it's not going to jump in forever. So if you guys are in right now, that it's probably best to lock in profits. But I didn't. We called out the support, and it has not broken below that support. And I think we did that pretty well. So we called out an overall support line where the potential for profit was pretty good. But besides that, we didn't call out any stocks. We didn't tell people to trade anything. Every individual investor within this group decided to invest in the stock because they saw value in it. And that's the thing that I think separates us from every other platform, is that we're not here to tell traders what to do. We're not here to spoon feed our traders. We're here to just provide the platform to expose people to opportunity. And it comes down to them to be the decision makers that if they see value in it, then great. And if they don't, then they don't. And then you don't trade it. But let me Holy moly. John Mendes says I made $1,528. Well, that's, yeah, Kettle Cooks is like, that's amazing. Like, there's people with like $500 accounts that made like $250. Like, that's huge, guys. I think if you guys follow Kyle, he made a post. I think he made the post within our Facebook group as well. That today, like where he called out what was it? DGLT. It was up like 300% or something like that at that specific point, and it was more profit in one day than what people make in like 33 years with the average growth of like the S&P 500 and stuff like that. But it comes down to understanding that realistically, there's not always stocks like this, and I want to be completely transparent. Does that mean that every stock is gonna react and perform the way this one did? No, and you guys have to understand that there's those that sometimes do, but it comes down to dedicating the time and preparing yourself. So when an opportunity like this does present itself, you have the knowledge and the fundamentals to understand on how to capitalize on it. And that's the thing. We're not here to tell you, and there's probably going to be people commenting down below that are going to be like, you understand, like, this isn't going to happen all the time. Guys, I know I've been doing this for a good number of years. I understand that this isn't very common, but when it does, it comes down to those that know how to take advantage of these opportunities do. And that's all it is that I want to say. Again, we're not here to spoon feed you. We're here to just provide you the platform to provide non-manipulative information, and therefore you take advantage of what opportunity you see value in. A lot of people have been telling me, and this is funny. I don't mean to use this as a negative reference or anything like that. But for myself, there was a comment in my last video saying because I'm buying another investment property, they were saying, Ricky, we understand that you're a millionaire. At 22, you don't have to rub it in our face. I think one of the funniest thing is because they think I have a McLaren, and because I don't know if you guys can see it, because I have a Z06, they think that I'm a millionaire. And I think that's one of the funniest things, because I've made it very clear that I'm not. One of the things I talk the most is how much can you stretch a dollar? Like, how far can you stretch a dollar? What is it that you can make with the money that you have right now? I started with making anywhere around from $40,000 to $50,000 a year while being a full-time student. I've talked about that multiple times with having a normal job, which I still have. But I branched off to buying investment properties. I branched off into trading. I branched off into being an avid investor in different people's businesses. And then I branched off into creating my own businesses that are profitable as well. And just always looking for different sources of income, because I know every market is profitable. That's no question. If every single market is profitable. Some might be a little bit more diluted than others. It just means what's your approach to be successful in that specific market? I feel like I'm a very competitive person, and I find unique ways on how to make money. And what I want to remind you guys is, even at this point, if these people continue making these hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every single day, you guys are going to be making more money than I am. And I'll just want to remind you guys that it's not about how much money you make that can accumulate wealth, but it's how well you manage it and what you choose to invest, with it. That's 100% one of the best advice that I can give is, I created this by making $50,000 a year, and now 50,000 is only a fraction, right, of what it is that I make. But it's because I started and I stretched those $50,000 that I made every single year, and I saved it and I invested as much as I could in only stuff that I understood. So I want to remind you guys that those that are watching this video, it doesn't matter where you start or how much money you start in the beginning. You need money to make money, and that's no surprise. And that's why I always encourage having a stable income. But just know that it doesn't matter where you start or how old you are or how young you are, because there's people always trying to pitch that like myself, McLaren at 22 or, McLaren and Z06 at 22. It's more for people to find that attractive, but understand that it really does not matter. At the end of the day, it matters where you end up. And the overall just solution and lifestyle that you provide for your family and for your loved ones. That's why I work so hard, because I truly love working, and I dedicate 15 to 18 hours every single day. And that's something that I'm truly passionate about. I know not everyone's like that, but just think about what type of lifestyle do you want to provide for your family, and how are you going to get there? Because there's potential in every market. If you don't see potential in the stock market, then don't invest in it, but don't cut yourself short. Just know that there's potential in every market, and that there's no question about that. People are making thousands, millions, if not billions of dollars in every single market. All you need to do is make a small margin of that in every single market to become an extremely profitable investor or entrepreneur. And it might sound very simple, but if you think about it, the numbers make sense. It just comes down to you working towards each individual niche and building a team or building a company that can be self-sufficient in that specific market. And that's what I'm working on. And I know everyone can do it because, this thing that I was doing with day trading, I wasn't making an enormous amount of money. I was very transparent when it came down to I was making anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 a year when it came down to day trading. I don't day trade as much as often because of everything that I'm doing now, but it's one of the biggest blessings to have such an amazing community that is now exceeding what it is that I'm making in a matter of days. They can literally make what I make in 1 month that it would usually take me a year to make when it came down to day trading. But it started with a spark. It started with me making these videos and really exposing people to the opportunity and making sure that they were aware that I'm not here to tell you what to trade. I'm here just to tell you what has led to my success and what some of my mistakes are, so you don't make those mistakes, and so you can branch off and develop your own unique strategy when it comes down to investing and entrepreneurship. Just know that it's possible for every single one of you. And I'm not here to spoon feed every single one of you, because my success story is not going to be a perfect picture for yourself. It might help out a very small number, but understand we are all different. We all work in different ways, and we're all starting in different positions in life. Understand that it's all different. Don't make that an excuse. Dedicate time to learn how to get started, set up a plan on how you're going to be successful, and then go for it. Understand and manage your risk. I just want to expose you guys to as many potential markets that you see value in, and then just you doing what you can of it. Some people won't do anything, but some people will see that, the sky is really the limit. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. So let's see what some of the let's see what some of the comments are saying. We have a couple more a couple more people locking in profits and stuff like that. So okay. There's someone asking, have I ever been so broke that I had to eat bird food? No, and I understand we're all in different positions in life, and I 100% respect that. It is going to be harder for some people than it will be for others, and I 100% understand that. But it comes down to understanding that there's always opportunity out there. It's just formulating your own plan on how you're going to be successful. Some have to work harder and do more of the dog work for a little bit longer, but just understand that there's always ways out. And it's that, it sucks and life isn't fair, but it just comes down to making the most you can out of it. People are asking, is it too late for idxg? I would say it's too late. I wouldn't invest in it even though it is over $1. But again, you invest in what you see value in. If you see that there's more potential, then obviously, I would have not traded any of these two stocks because they didn't meet my criteria. I don't trade stocks less than $1, but people made over 400% profit today. So just because I don't trade it doesn't mean that you guys can't. People are like, yeah, it's way too late. You guys do what, you guys can. Okay, and then Shade, you're hilarious. Do you have a video on how to use the platform you use? Yes, you simply search up my name and then Think or Swim, and then my video will pop up. But I'm going to end it here. I want to thank you guys all for taking time out of your day. I really do appreciate your love and your support and everything it is that you guys do for me and for our team. And if you guys can continue going out of your way, the only thing I ask for you guys to do is to assist one another if you guys can once a day, and then post something new on the Facebook group that you learned. That's all I want, and I know that life always gets in the way and it's always going to be something hard to do. But understand that consistency is key, and having us as your team and someone to always be your backbone to continue motivating you, that's the job that I want to take. I want to provide the platform where if it's the platform that's not meeting your needs, then direct message me within the Discord group, because that's the best way to reach out to me right now, and just tell me how you're feeling. I'm here for you, and I want you to succeed. And I mean, with all due respect, I mean, I don't want to say keep it short, but just talk to me. I'd love to hold a conversation with you guys. If you guys would love to jump on a video chat with me, just know that I am doing video chats. I did cut down the time. I jumped on the 2 that I had scheduled for today, and I'm only going to be doing about 2 a day just because I'm short on time. But the link is going to be down below. It says video consultation call, I think, something like that. So if you guys see value in that, then I would love to talk to you. But if you don't, then 100% you don't have to. Again, the Facebook group link is down below. And just to let you guys know, for those that are talking about, within the group chat yesterday, we had a discussion about a certain venture that we saw potential in because I'm closing or I made an offer on another investment property. Just know that I'm not going to be disclosing that information to the entire YouTube community. The reason why is, well, I hope you understand, it's made clear why. But I am going to be following up with a specific business plan. I'm going to be speaking to my lawyers and seeing if it's possible to be able to create this venture. And if it is, I'm only going to get a small group of investors to kind of like be the ones that get this thing started. And I will break it down for every single member within TechBud Solutions, but only you guys. And I hope you guys understand it. I hope that's not discouraging. It's just we want to keep it as a team investment, and I'll explain everything later, but I think that's where we see the most potential. We can scale out later, but right now we see the most potential in that. So I hope you guys understand that. Kettle Cooked is all pumped. Dude, so am I. It's an amazing idea, and it came like randomly. I think that's when the best ideas come, just like TechBuds. It came randomly as well. I better be on that list, fam. Of course, man, 100%. Kyle. All right, guys, and I'm going to end it here. If you guys don't subscribe to me, that's 100% okay. But I have 3 featured channels within my YouTube channel. It's Connor, he's a momentum trader. Brad, he's an OTC stock trader. And it's Kyle, he's an e-commerce. He buys and resells different products. And they all make a killing. Go, feel free. They're all part of the TechBud Solutions team, and we would not be such an amazing community if it weren't for them. I do want to give a shout out to Kettle Cooked and Dimitri, and then some of the mods that we have within the group for making this group all possible. Again, we're doing this all for free. We're not charging you guys 1 cent. And all these guys are taking time out of their valuable day to make this all work smoothly. I want to, if you guys can, take some time out of your day and just thank them. Just tag them and thank them for their hard work. And if you guys want to, buy them, I saw some of them were offering to buy them coffee or meet up with them at lunch. If that's something that you guys want to do, then 100% do it. But this group would not be possible if it weren't for them. So I 100% want to give them credit for everything that we do. I want to thank you guys for your time and for everything that you guys do for me. All the links are down below if you guys have maybe 1 minute to kind of navigate through the description. I'm sure you would find it interesting. You guys can follow me on Instagram if you guys see value in that. But overall, continue working hard, continue doing what it is that you guys love. Let your passion be what drives your success, and just know that there's opportunity everywhere. Like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care.